My name is Osarena, and I became a Christian in Albany, New York. I attended the University at Albany. I was invited out to Bible talk by my friend there. He wasn't a Christian at the time, and I was like, you know what, why not go? And then I was met by Katie and Brittany, if y'all watching. But I was met by Katie and Brittany, and they, on the spot, asked me, after Bible talk, asked me if I wanted to study the Bible. And at that point, I said yes. But previously, my freshman and sophomore year, I was into a lot of, I was into drugs, I was into boys, I was into alcohol, parties, you name it, I was there. And there was a moment where I kind of just hit rock bottom, I guess my rock bottom. I was hospitalized, and that was really rough for me. I can remember yelling for the nurse. And it was just a really hard time in my life. So I remember, didn't know if God existed. I grew up in a church background, but I didn't know if God existed for me. And I remember saying to whoever was out there, I don't really think that you exist. And after that was when I was hospitalized. I had to call the ambulance at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I tried to wake up my roommates, but nobody would wake up. And I just felt very alone. So fast forward, now this is a junior year. I was invited out to Bible talk. I was invited out to Bible talk, and I went, and I said yes, because I needed something to fill this void. I was desperate, I was very lonely, and I just needed someone there. So I decided to give it a shot, Let's try this God thing out. Let's see if it works. So I ended up studying the Bible with Brittany and Katie. Just the fact that somebody loves me. Like, they kept saying, God loves you, God loves you, God loves you. And I'm just like, I don't know, it just hit me. God loves me. Like, there's someone out there that loves me. Even when I didn't acknowledge him or didn't even think that he existed, he still loved me. And that always touches me every time I think about it. With special contribution, I think about just how my life was before I met Christ. I was lonely. I was just desperate to be loved. And every single time that I think about that, I'm filled with so much gratitude because I'm not perfect, but just the things that God has done for me just makes me smile. It fills me with so much joy that I just want to give back. So I feel like it's my obligation to give back, but what's behind that is what God has done for me. I see myself as a product of special contribution. We are God's church. We are a huge, huge community that is supposed to help each other. I think about churches like where I came from, Albany, that received this special contribution and how much they have benefited from that.